So another extension actually, Jan, and this is asking about inclusivity from Andrew Larpent, who's a CSC alum and chair of CommonAge, which is the Commonwealth Association for Ageing. What is the role of sporting events such as the Masters Games and the Paralympic Games in encouraging inclusivity in sports across the Commonwealth? It's an interesting aspect, isn't it?
That's a great question, actually. In fact, that's a super question. I currently am overseeing our health, wellbeing and biotech sector at the moment, and our aspiration is to increase healthy life by 10 years. So this is quite an interesting question, very topical for me at the minute. The Commonwealth Games values of humanity, equality and diversity play to this, in the fact that sport and activity should be open to all, regardless of the age, regardless of the ability. So for that reason, I think that the role of the Commonwealth Games, the role indeed of the Paralympic Games and Masters Games and the multiple games we find, the role they play is to inspire those demographic that find themselves partly targeted, if you can use that word, by those games, to be inspired to continue to keep sport involved and active in their life as long as they possibly can. I remember I had the strangest experience. I was invited to the Deaf Olympics in Taiwan, and we watched the 100-meter final. Never before had I been in a stadium where when the athlete crossed the finish line, everyone did this and there was complete silence. And it's a wonderful sort of self-reckoning that you think there are different ways to enjoy high-performance sport, and there are different, for all groups, it should be open, regardless of who you are and where you're from. So I think that major multi-games, and I'm not sure that they need to be targeted specifically around Masters or Commonwealth, or rather Paralympics. I think all multi-games have a role to play in the narrative that sport is for all equally.